What's up, guys? It is Brandon and my dad from the Two Piece Mandem, and welcome back to another Premier League prediction, week number 11. Yeah, basically we're back again with another video. There's been some sacks, there've been some saviours, and there's been a lot of drama and points that were dropped. So yeah, we're gonna get into the first game. Alright, first game on the Friday, Southampton versus Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Aston Villa and their form.
Aston Villa played well, but it just...
What do you mean they played well? They lost.
Well, they tried.
Well, that's it.
You know, we all know that Aston Villa's defence is a bit dodgy. So, you know...
Well, that's it.
What else can I say? I mean, at the end of the day...
What do you think
they
of their
didn't
form?
have Danny Ings. He didn't play up front. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if he's ill or he's injured. And you know, they tried their best. What else can you say?
No, but they should have done better, let's be honest. They should have done much better.
In what way?
What do you mean in what way? Defensively, they should have done better.
Who was in defence?
Konsa and Hawes. But Konsa got sent off because he fouled. He basically fouled the guy who was through in on goal, so he got fouled and he got sent off.
Well,
basically,
their defence has always been a bit dodgy.
And then
so there you go.
in the last game, they were crap against. Were they first in the last game? Yeah, they were crap against Arsenal, and it looks like Dean Smith is on the verge of getting sacked. That's what it looks like, anyway.
I don't think so.
You don't? Well, you reckon they'll beat Southampton? Away.
They might not beat them, but they might draw them. But I don't think he's going to be on his. I don't think he's going to be sacked.
I don't think they're going to win that. Then Southampton won their last game away, 1-0 against Watford.
No, you know they play well. They play like a unit, so not too bad.
Score predictions then.
For who? For which teams?
Southampton versus Villa.
I reckon Villa win it. I'm going to say 2-1.
Serious with the form they're on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you mind. I reckon Southampton are going to win that game 2-0. Villa are on bad form, low on confidence. They don't have Konsa, so they're going to have to play Hawes and Tyrone Mings as well. And it's
No. If they bring Danny Ings in, I reckon they'll win it.
Yeah, Danny Ings will probably get 2 goals, but then they'll concede 4.
Well, it all depends if he's injured or not. So, you know, at the moment, I'm not sure if he's injured or not.
Basically, the defence is poor, and then they're going to lose the game. Alright, moving on to the next one. The big game. The Manchester derby. Man United versus Man City at Old Trafford.
Well, you know I'm going to go with Man City, you know. I'm going to go, probably 3-1.
Why?
Because Man City's unit is a strong unit. It's more stronger than Man United at the moment.
But they lost against Palace 2-0.
Yeah, Palace played well. What can you say?
Yeah,
Palace just got them on a day when they weren't on form.
Yeah,
but I'm sure they'll lift up their gameplay to play against Man United. Of course they will.
Yeah, but
They're not gonna let Man United do them.
you know, Man United somehow turn up on these type of occasions, and
Well, you know it's all about Ronaldo, isn't it? Really, at the moment, isn't he? He's the saviour for them at the moment. And what's the other guy?
Bruno,
No, the other striker.
Cavani.
They're working as a good unit together up front. So, you know, you can see that they have an understanding. So, you know, Cavani's going to do all the dog work, and then Ronaldo's going to run in there and put the goals, mate.
Ronaldo does dog work as well. Well, not as much, but
Yeah, but you can see
he scores the goals at the end.
Those two work together well, and I reckon they'll both play.
But Man City's performance in the last game, for them to win titles, they shouldn't really be losing that.
They should be losing, but you know they can have an off day, can't they? So at the end of the day, I still think Man City will win that. I reckon it'll be 1-0 or something like that.
Having an off day, but against Palace.
What can I say? You know, he made that defence solid, and he made them play well, and they attacked, and they just did them on the break. It's one of those things. It does happen to big teams sometimes.
Yeah,
sometimes they do lose.
Listen, if you want to win the league, though, these are the type of teams you got to beat.
Yeah, they know that, but at the end of the day, what could they do?
Play better.
You know, at the end of the day, Crystal Palace played really well.
Could have played better. For me, Manchester United getting lucky again. Ronaldo saving them, but they're against a different kettle of fish, which is Man City, and the way they performed against Liverpool was awful, and it shows they're way off the park. So against Manchester City, it will probably be worse. And I don't see United winning this game. If anything, it's probably going to be a Man City win, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
What's your score prediction?
I said 1-0.
You're saying 1-0 Man City?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm going to say 3-0 Man City. 3-1. Ronaldo will probably get a goal at the end, but that's it. Alright, moving on to the next game. Chelsea versus Burnley.
I'm going to say... Chelsea's been playing well. We're at the top of the league at the moment.
Yeah.
We had a mishap with Burnley ourselves, so, we thought we could do them when we played them.
Didn't you win?
No, we drew.
You drew?
Yeah.
Against Burnley. Did you actually?
Yeah, we drew. That's why you're at the top.
You won 2-0.
Are you sure?
It says Liverpool 2, Burnley 0.
I thought we drew.
No, you beat them. That's Brentford, mate.
Oh, well, one of them anyway. But at the end of the day, they are a difficult team to play. The defence is solid. The only thing that's really sad with them is that they like to do the long ball. And also, their strike force is not strong enough.
Well, they beat Brentford.
Yeah, they beat Brentford,
Who's a tough team.
Which is a tough team.
They won 3-1.
But, their strike force could be a bit better.
But that's with every team, though.
Oh, that's true. But, hey, at the end of the day,
Go on.
the prediction...
Yeah.
Who do they play again?
Chelsea.
Chelsea's going to win it, innit? Really. You can see it still. Probably 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's ridiculous. We're going to win that game 3-0.
You reckon? Ridiculous?
Yeah, we're gonna Burnley 3-0. Because we're clean sheet FC, we have a solid defence. I don't know where you think Burnley will even get a goal. But, yeah, we showed it against Newcastle when we beat them 3-0. 2 goals from Reece James.
See, this is a problem with Chelsea fans.
Go
yeah?
on, yeah.
Just because you're at the top now, you're getting overconfident. You can still lose matches, dude.
Yeah.
So, at the moment, you're all hyped up. But, we'll see how you go, mate.
Why would I bet for my team to lose against Burnley?
You're not going to bet for your team to lose. Obviously not.
But
what I'm trying to say, at the moment, you're kind of boasting yourself as if you're the top boys.
But we are.
You've had a few... You've done all right. But,
all right. We've done great. And we don't have Lukaku or Werner.
But you can still slip up.
Yeah. Good is an understatement. We've done brilliant. Because we didn't even have our two lethal strikers. We don't have our 2 main strikers. And we're still winning games. And keeping clean sheets as well. So if anything, we're doing wonderful. If anything. So I don't know where you got good from. But you can say what you want to say. I say... Just because you dropped points and you flopped doesn't mean you need to hinder our progress.
We'll see how you get on, won't we?
We're going to win 3-0.
You can boast with it, mate, like gone to your
2-1.
head. But you know what?
All right.
You can give all this, but sooner or later, mate, you'll be down with the rest of us, mate. Don't worry about that, mate.
Yeah, not like you. Moving on to the next game. Palace versus Wolves, what are you saying?
Palace versus Wolves.
Yeah.
I reckon Wolves will win that.
Why do you think Wolves will win that?
Because at the moment, they've been playing very well.
But so have Crystal Palace. They had a huge win against Man City.
I'm going to say 2-2 anyway.
2-2.
Yep.
Why do you think it's going to be a draw?
Because I think there'll be a good match between both of them. I think they'll both go out for it.
It's at Selhurst Park, by the way.
Still a good match.
Wolves still have tendencies to concede silly goals.
They do. But so does Crystal Palace.
But Palace beat Man City 2-0.
Well, they had
convincingly.
As I told you, they played well on that day, didn't they?
Yeah,
but it doesn't mean they're going to play well against Wolves.
Yeah, but so, I think they play well in other matches as well, but they just don't get the result.
Well, we'll just have to see, won't we? I'm going with a 2-2.
He's going to go 2-2 for me. I'm going to say 2-0 Palace at Selhurst Park. A goal from Conor Gallagher and a penalty from Benteke. I reckon he'll get on the score sheet. Alright, moving on to the next game. Brentford versus Norwich.
Oh my God, Norwich... What can I say about Norwich, man?
Yeah, I've watched them. They're honestly one of the worst.
They couldn't play themselves out of a paper bag at the moment. They're rubbish, man.
Yeah, they are terrible.
Absolutely terrible. No wonder what's the name's come out with her cakes, mate, because that's probably the only thing that's good about Norwich at the moment.
That's it, yeah. Everything else is just poor, man.
it's going to be probably like 3-1 or something.
The
like
football
that.
they played against Leeds was terrible.
That manager, right? I cannot believe he's still in the job.
I don't know how he's still there.
Really, I would have kicked him out a long time ago, mate. Terrible, mate. Absolutely terrible. But, it's Brentford. Is it? It's Brentford?
It's Norwich.
Is it Norwich?
Norwich against Brentford, yeah.
Yeah. So, Brentford's going to cane him about probably 3-1.
I wouldn't say 3-1. But
another battering, mate.
You're saying 3-1. I mean, Norwich, they played alright against Leeds. They just kept... when it came to the final third, they just kept flopping all the time.
Can't finish, mate.
Yeah, the finishing's really poor.
Can't finish.
I can't actually exaggerate how bad
Terrible,
the game was.
Man.
Leeds were crap as well, but the only reason why Leeds won that game is because Norwich were worse. That's it.
Let's put this way,
Two
right?
crap teams, basically.
Let's put this way. You could have fell asleep twice, and you still would have been... You still would have woken up, still seen that match playing, mate. It was boring as crap.
I feel so sorry for fans having to watch that piece of football. It was terrible. Their right back had to score from a corner. That's how bad the football was. They couldn't score from open play.
You would have been better off watching paint dry, mate. You would have had more excitement, mate. It was terrible.
Yeah. For this one, man, I'm going against Norwich. They won't win for shit. I'm going to say Brentford 2-0. Yeah, Norwich, you're going down, man. It's possibly the worst freaking Premier League team I've ever seen in my life.
Probably, yeah.
Next game, Brighton versus Newcastle.
Well, we all know that Brighton likes to do the long ball. They're long ball specialists, mate. But they've been playing well. Newcastle.
Have they?
Well, they
Well,
have.
they drink it to you. So that was a good performance.
Well, they did
to be
give
fair,
us a good
at Anfield.
performance.
Yeah.
And they did surprise us, really.
Yeah.
We thought we really had won that. But
so that was a great point for them. That boosted their confidence.
But Newcastle, we don't know who the manager's going to be for them yet.
Unai Emery was...
He said no. He said he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah, he basically rejected Newcastle.
Right.
Yeah.
You got was it and Howe? What is it?
Eddie Howe.
Eddie Howe. That's
okay, don't.
supposed to be lined up
I don't
for
know.
it. I personally don't think he's good enough for.
I'd rather pick freaking Wayne Rooney than freaking.
I don't think he's. I don't think he's the man for the job myself.
If they pick Eddie Howe, then he's definitely getting relegated. But that's just me.
At the moment, they're in trouble. They're falling fast. They need a top manager to save them. Can they find one? We don't know. But at the moment, the caretaker manager's taking over. We don't know what type of team he's going to bring out.
Did crap, lost 3-0, but can you blame him or the players?
Well,
it's only two people that really run Newcastle, really. But
yes, we do know that. There's only two people that are Newcastle at the moment. There's going to have to be a completely clear out and a completely rebuild because that team is...
Like, at half-time, they were 3-0 down and they brought on Shelby.
Great fans, but the team is not up to the fan standard, mate.
Yeah.
It's not there, mate. I've even heard of them saying that they might bring back Kenny Dalglish back.
They might as well.
Or Kevin Keegan.
They might as well, bro.
I don't know, mate.
This team's terrible.
It's too bad, mate. But anyway, sure they'll find someone that will take over. Hopefully he'll be a top manager.
Who do you think's going to win?
I don't even know. I'd say a 1-1. They're both as poor as each other.
Well, Brighton.
I'm not sure. Brighton. All right, I'll go 2-1 to Brighton because they'll do long ball play on them, and they might get a header off it.
I'm gonna go 4-0 Brighton. Newcastle's defending was just awful. We played against them. They defended well in the first half, but in the second half, after the goal went in,
they can't contain it though, can they?
Even when they came to say Maximum was making runs, and they just weren't picking them out, and it's like, what can he do?
Listen. Once you slow down Maximum, right, that's the team.
You've won.
You've literally
and
won
Callum
it.
Wilson, really.
Yeah, you've won it basically. There's nothing there. There's no one behind them to really give them any force, mate.
I mean, if you're bringing on players like Shelby, then I don't know what you can do.
Look, the problem with Shelby, he gets angry too easily. If he just kept calm, mate, he's a good player. He can pass that. Yeah, he can pass the ball like freaking Gerrard, right? But he gets angry too freaking easy. He gets angry and then he's beating up someone. And then he gets himself sent off.
Bro,
you can't be like that. You can't be a player like that, mate.
Bro, he's so dead though.
Listen,
they put him on the bench, man. Come on.
Listen, man.
Is he really good?
He's really good.
Then why do they bench him, bro?
They bench him because he keeps getting in arguments on the pitch, mate. If you had a player who keeps getting in arguments, look at the other day. He was on there for 5 minutes, right? And he
I
got
think
into
10.
argument.
I think 10.
Was it 10? And he got sent off. Come on, ridiculous. The player, someone needs to talk to him and say to him, listen, mate, you're getting on older now, mate. You got to freaking stop doing this
And it's
stuff.
not the first time he's done it either.
The things he's doing is like freaking like, you know, it's children doing that type of crap,
It's
mate.
childish, man.
He needs to freaking grow up, mate.
He said
And be a proper player for the team, mate.
he said 1-0, I said 4-0. Moving on to the next game, Everton versus Tottenham. Everton playing like dog crap in their last game.
God,
Losing
mate.
against Wolves. Poor
Listen.
performance.
Everton's playing so bad that the fans are now turning them on Benitez, mate. They're saying to him, listen, mate, you come from Liverpool, stop, mate. We don't really want you, mate. That's how bad he's turned the fans against him. And at the end of the day, right, they're giving him a chance to prove himself. And he's done all right so far.
Yeah.
But that last performance was just terrible, mate.
On Monday Night Football, Dominic Calvert-Lewin was one of the analysis in the place of Gary Neville.
Terrible, mate.
Because he was injured, and even he said that there's things that the team needs to work on. They feel helpless.
Yeah.
He feels helpless because he's injured,
Yeah.
and they're just not putting the balls in the back of the net. And it's poor defending. I mean, Godfrey gave the ball away to Raul Jimenez, and Jimenez just chipped over the keeper. Like,
Terrible.
Miscommunication. It's poor. It's just not good enough. It's at Everton standard.
You know, Everton's always been a good unit. At the moment, they don't look like a unit. They look like playing individual players now, mate. They're not linked together at all, mate.
Yeah, it's poor, man. And Tottenham,
well, Jesus, mate.
they hit the jackpot.
They hit the jackpot on managers, right?
Defo.
But apart from that, the team has been terrible.
Yeah.
Kane, well, mate, you couldn't make it more plainer that he didn't want to play for the team, mate. You know what I mean?
But the question is, can Antonio Conte get Kane scoring again?
I do not know.
That is the question.
He looked like he's too keen on the move, isn't he?
A manager that's managed Chelsea hates players with bad attitude.
Well,
And players like Dele Alli, he's going to get a reality check, or he's going to be sent back to MK Dons.
no, I reckon.
I know that for a fact.
I reckon personally, he'll get Dele Alli to play for him. All right?
He has to.
I reckon he will.
Dele Alli will have to play,
Because-
or he's gonna leave. He's gonna send him off.
Yeah,
He won't
but
play him
he's had it rough, really, because a lot of the managers there haven't really given him a chance.
because
really.
of his attitude.
Yeah, he needs to
It's
change
his
his attitude, and he needs to get himself back in the play
Do you know
in the game.
Do you know
in
what
the
it
game,
reminds
man.
me of? Remember Ozil at Arsenal?
Yeah.
How he didn't really want to track back.
No.
And you could tell by his body language.
Yeah,
He just didn't care.
Didn't give
And
a toss.
Same with Dele Alli. He's not. The attitude's not there.
He needs to just turn his attitude around and instead of being a freaking idiot, you know, get back into the game, mate. Get into being a player. At the moment, he's just sulking like a little 5-year-old. He
Yeah.
needs to sort his crap out.
But the Spurs defense though overall, it's just been poor, man. Like miscommunication everywhere. The midfield's not structure. It's pretty much Son and Lucas Moura really trying to do it. Kane's just in another world, bro. Kane don't want to be there.
Kane doesn't want to be there, mate. And you know, he's just bringing the team down at the end of the day. They need to sell his arse quick, right? And basically just get him out of the club because he's becoming like a virus in that club.
Listen,
now.
if Conte gets Kane scoring again, keep him. If he doesn't, then just kick him out. That's all
Well,
I'm
you
saying.
know, he's supposed to be a leader there, isn't it?
He's
At
captain.
the moment, he's freaking not no captain at all. He's just a moping brat in the corner.
Yeah. What do you think your score prediction will be?
I'm going 1-0 Everton.
I reckon Tottenham will win it because of Conte. Conte will switch it to 3-4-3 and get them going.
Well, we'll see anyway.
I'm gonna say 3-0 Tottenham. No, 3-1.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna say it. Next game, Leeds versus Leicester.
Well, Leeds always does. You know, the Italian manager there is freaking hell, mate. He ain't changed anything for freaking 25 years, mate. You know, God.
He won the last game, but come on, man. Like both teams were so dead. Like I can't even.
The football at Leeds is so boring. It's just ridiculous, really.
It's the same, bro.
Why don't they just get rid of the manager and get someone in there who can actually manage the team and change tactics, mate?
You don't want to change.
This
nothing.
guy doesn't change no tactics. He sits down with a pen and a paper, and every minute he's writing
Sits on his
something
bucket.
down, and he's sitting in his job. He doesn't do crap, man. No, man. Leeds ain't gonna get anywhere, mate, like that, mate. Sorry.
What about Leicester's performance? I mean, their performance against Arsenal was poor, man.
Well, you know,
Good start from Arsenal, but like, come on, man.
with
Like,
Leicester, it's up and down, isn't it, at the moment? You know.
No, but against Arsenal were beatable. Let's be honest. They're
beatable, but obviously Brendan Rodgers couldn't do it, mate. He couldn't do it this time.
I think Leicester were just stunned by the start that Arsenal made.
But they've got players there that can definitely change a game at Leicester. So you know.
Yeah, Leicester City's finishing wasn't the best.
Nah, it wasn't the best.
They brought in Harvey Barnes. He changed something, but yeah, again, Arsenal were defensively good as a unit, and Leicester couldn't break down Arsenal. I think with the goals though, like the set piece that they conceded from a header was poor marking. You let Gabriel free in the box to score that, and then the second goal, 4 players around one player, and you weren't really marking the player that was on the
concentration.
And then there was an easy goal for Emil Smith-Rowe, and you 2-0 down in the first half, and it's just it wasn't good enough.
It wasn't good enough.
And you kind of knew that Arsenal were just going to glide through it, to be honest.
And to be honest, you know, the top man was what's his name? Their top striker again. I can't remember.
Who, Leicester?
Yeah, Leicester's.
Iheanacho,
Vardy. He was hardly even seen in that match.
He had an open header and he missed it. He went on it.
Normally he's all over the place. You see him in the match, he's causing problems. He wasn't up for it at all, mate.
It's time.
You know, maybe they should give him breaks because he's not a young bloke, mate. He's getting on now.
Yeah, and but I don't see Leeds winning it. Surely, if Leicester turn up, they'll win. Surely.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, Tillemans should be up for that game.
It all depends if Brendan Rodgers can get him up for the match, mate.
Your score prediction for the game?
I reckon Leicester will still win it. I'm going 3-1.
You're going 3-1?
Yeah.
Leicester, I'm going to say 2-1 Leicester. It's that Leeds ground as well. Next game, Arsenal versus Watford at the Emirates.
I reckon Arsenal will win it.
Yeah, I mean...
They've been playing well so far. The defence is held up.
It looked better than what it did before, massively.
Yeah,
massive improvement.
They're getting more confident and they're playing good football.
I mean, before, I think during the Premier League predictions we made, week 3, week 4, we always comment about how crap the defence was at Arsenal and how bad the organisation was. But now you look at it and they look much sharper, much quicker.
We'll give them some praise now, mate, because you know they've been doing well.
Yeah, you actually getting praise from us, but But to be honest with you, really, you should have been getting praise from us before, but you weren't able to because your performances were just poor.
Defense was rubbish.
It was poor. Like
it was real crap, mate.
Like a game against Palace, when you get City. Like fair, okay, most of your players were injured, but still, the performance before them was crap. But now it's more better. You see, there's a system there. There's a purpose. There's a philosophy that Mikel Arteta's really.
We can see some light, mate. We can see some light for.
And it looks decent.
Arsenal.
It's decent. They'll probably even climb above United. Yeah. The Arsenal are playing now.
Yeah.
The only issue with Arsenal is that, like we said, consistency. Can you keep this going? Can you keep this run of games going?
Exactly, without no injuries.
Yeah.
That's
the main
thing.
Stand-up player for me at Arsenal has to be the goalkeeper, Aaron Ramsdale.
Oh, well. This is some mad buy, you know. He's rubbish.
Yeah,
but he's done some amazing saves that world-class saves.
That save against Maddison was amazing.
Amazing saves.
Like, you have to really rate that. And listen, I don't hate against Arsenal. I only criticise them when they play like dog crap. That's the only time I really hate against Arsenal. But I will give them praise. They just really need to focus against Watford, who have been playing decent, and they did beat they actually lost against Southampton. So surely Arsenal should win this at the Emirates. It's an easy win, isn't it, for Arsenal? Really, on paper.
It should be a win, but we'll see anyway.
Your score prediction for the game?
But don't forget, Watford has got some good guys as well. So
yeah, they do have. They have Sarr. They have Josh King.
They got some good strike force there as well. I reckon the goal will be tested. I'm going 3-2.
He's going to go 3-2. For me, Arsenal should win it. I'm going to say 2-0. But I do want to see more from Aubameyang. I want to see more from Aubameyang, getting in behind. He needs to start finishing as well. I mean, obviously last game he didn't score, but this game he has to score. He has to score those goals. And I do want to see Lacazette getting involved in the goals as well. So I'm going to say 2-0 Arsenal.
We want to see some good play, good...
Let's see the striker score, man.
Good passing, good play, and good finishing,
and get on the front foot as well. Don't be those ones... Don't just score a goal and then sit back.
Yeah.
Continue. Because that's what they did against the Palace game.
Yeah,
and then
you get hit on the break then, and then you just freaking look stupid.
Yeah, and you lose everything. So, yeah. The next game, West Ham, who are on a great run of form.
Yeah.
At the London Stadium versus Liverpool.
Well, obviously, my loyalty goes to Liverpool, of course. it's going to be close. I reckon it'll be.
But how's Liverpool's form been
amazing. Apart from the last slip up of the last match, apart from that, we've been playing brilliant.
But
isn't
that a concern from the last match?
Well, obviously we got tired in the last few seconds, and they came and got a goal in there. But what can you do? They played their best. They should have won it, but it happens.
Yeah, but those type of teams are like, if you want to win the league, you gotta be beating them.
Oh yeah, of course you got to beat them. But at the end of the day, if your team is tired, your team's tired.
Yeah, but regardless if your team's tired, you still got to get those wins, innit?
Well, it just happens, innit? There's not much you can do about that.
And the reason why I said that, because you got a big match against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah.
And then you're against West Ham on a Sunday. So let's see.
We'll see how it goes.
And your Naby Keita, who's been on form, has been injured. He's injured now.
Well, it's up to the manager to obviously pick players to put in that position. So we'll see what happens.
And is Salah going to keep playing in these games consistently? Because I personally think you should give him a break. But
I don't know. I mean, because
he might burn out. Who knows?
It might be. Again, it's up to the manager to pick who he's going to pick for the match. He may give him a break. He may not. We've got players that can play in his position. So we'll see.
For me, David Moyes for West Ham has done a brilliant job. They're firing goals, beating Villa 4-1. Yeah, they got a man sent off, but they played really well.
He's made.
They beat Tottenham.
He's made West Ham into a force at the moment. We'll see.
They beat Everton. They beat Tottenham. They've beat Man City in the penalties. They've been on great form. Antonio, Soichet, Fornals, Bowen, Declan Rice has really risen to the occasion as well. So
he's brought in some new players. He's mixed it up, and he's winning at the moment.
This is going to be a very, very tough game for Liverpool, in all honesty.
I'm going 2-1 Liverpool.
He's going to say 2-1 for me. If Liverpool don't win this game, top 4, that's pretty much all they're going to get for me. I reckon West Ham will nick the win. I'm going to say 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah, but you would say that, wouldn't you?
But
You're
come
a
on,
Chelsea fan, so
look at the way they're playing.
I'm not too bothered.
Look at the way they're playing.
They're playing well, but I know you'd say that anyway, mate.
Why?
Because you're a Chelsea fan.
No, but they would win it though.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, mate. We'll see what happens on the day.
If you're screwing up against Brighton, then
Well, we're not screwed up against Brighton. They just took us out near the end. Obviously, our players were tired.
Yeah, but our players are tired, but we still get the win.
Well, we'll see.
That is the difference between winners and players that are in the top 4. That's the difference. When your players are tired, like us, we still get the job done. When your players are tired, like Liverpool,
Remember he said that.
Yeah.
Because sooner or later, his team's going to slip up.
Listen.
Just remember he said that, people.
And if we are going to slip up, it's
See,
going to be against a big team.
Getting big-headed. Told you.
Like I said, if we are going to slip up, it's going to be against a big team, not teams like Brighton.
Well, we'll see. We'll see, won't we?
If you guys enjoyed the Premier League prediction, make sure you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe as well. And comment down below where you think our teams will finish, where you think your team will finish. And you got anything else to say? See you guys in a bit. Peace.